So thanks very much for giving me the opportunity to talk about it, and I hope you enjoy the presentation. I used to teach ethics when I first came to the school, and what we have really done is just sort of morphed a little bit of what we were doing in the ethics class and expanding it into student leadership. One of the other reasons that we really wanted to implement this class is that we know that approximately 40% of colleges and universities in the United States are now requiring an online program for students who are entering the university or at some point before they graduate from the university. As a college prep school, it really is incumbent upon us to make sure that all of our graduates are prepared. So moving forward with this freshman class, we know that 100% of them will really have the opportunity to learn from an online program. Why did we use this type of format? Well, it's because we're operating programs all over the world now, and we wanted to give all of our students the opportunity to have a class where they actually could participate together. The format that we use is an asynchronous program simply because the different time zones unfortunately don't match up. So when it's morning here in Kansas City, it's evening in Europe, it's nighttime or very early morning in Australia and China, which is why we use VoiceThread. One of the things that if you were in this class as a student you would see is this screen. So this is my class right here. We click on this thread this week, which is so you think you know what a leader is, and there are a number of questions that we're going to go through. But for example, after they watch me do the 10-minute or so lesson, they then start to respond. Then each of the students is able to respond to another student in the class. So at the end of it, we have the potential to have at least 30 or 40 different responses happening throughout the class. Here's one of our Chinese students again, for example, who is responding. And the beauty about this type of program is it doesn't matter where you are. We've watched people in their homes responding, but this is a really neat little activity right here. One of our students last week got very creative as he was getting ready to respond, and he actually ended up responding while he was on the soccer bus going down to Pembroke. So the beauty about the program that we call VoiceThread is not only is it on your computer, but it's an app on your iPhone, it's an app on your iPad, your Galaxy, whatever type of system you have. And the ability to connect with people all over the world is exactly what we're looking for. To learn from each other, to explore with each other, to talk about things which are really pertinent to us as human beings. So we're really excited about the launch of this program. There are always things that as we move through, we examine. It's a year-long course, and so by May of 2017, we're going to be very interested to see how the students have learnt from each other, not only here on campus, but also at our other campuses overseas. So I encourage you to talk to the freshmen, get a sense as to what it is that they're doing. They may well be asking our upperclassmen, including our seniors, questions at times, because this is going to be part of the leadership program itself.